Hello, 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 everyone. How are you all doing? Hope you all are doing well out there. Nice to see you. So hello to Silver, Emmett, Trainz Rail Fan Gaming 1066, SS Rail Fan Productions, John Fitch, TRK Gaming Rail Productions, Joshua Williams, and A-Line Productions, and Neppy, and Wow Wow Pow, and Santa Fe Productions. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in. Welcome to the Willing Steel number 9. This is further on down. We're now going back down the hill, back down the grade. Hello, Panzer. And I've decided to do this live because I've already done so much, it'd be kind of stupid for me to make a video at this point. CSXCM44AH spams. Let's go! So, to give you a little bit of a background of where we are at, if you saw the last episode of the Utah Belt video, or of the Utah Belt Provo River, we're now going back down grade from this point here. And I'm glad to be back myself. That was a nice little break I took. Got to breathe for a minute. Enjoyed a lot of Run 8. And I'm probably going to play some more Run 8 tonight. But I wanted to do some work. Got a craving. So I thought I'd bring you guys along with me. So if you guys remember on the last part of that video, I had these two tracks separating and there was going to be quote-unquote two separate grades. I decided to can that idea. I didn't really like how it was coming out. Hi Nick, how are you doing? And so I canned that idea, scrapped that. And so now we're double tracked for right now, making our way down. But just as we get past this mine, the double track singles back up, giving you a nice long bit of passing time for trains going across the grade here. But then in true Utah Belt fashion, we're singling up and it's getting ready to get curvy, windy, and dusty as we're making our way back down. And I done a test the other night with the cow. If anybody saw my little meme that I posted of cow versus train. So with that cow rocket, I was testing to see how long the Utah Belt is already. From this little point here that I'm working on, the Utah Belt is already over 20 miles of trackage. I'm probably not going to make it that much longer in terms of mainline running. Because we still got to do the other side. Where we also complete it up to a power plant, because I deleted the old power plant and I want to reshape that city. Run the cow again, the cow rocket. We'll do that here in a little bit. Right now, I was wanting to focus on detailing this area and getting it all nice and pretty and nice and shaped up. So this is what we're going to be focused on now. I should probably make it to where it's not so dark in this little hill. Ugh, not as bright either. Thank you. There we go. Can everybody see everything now? A little too bright. Let's mix up the colors a little bit. And then let's drag it down. Not that bright. There we go. That looks a wee bit better, don't you think? Hello, Buckeye. Claus Ordhagen, Brad. That looks a lot better than what it did. It was like a nuclear explosion just happened. Alright, so got this nice little layout for this mine, and what I wanted to do here, you got 3 tracks that are filling trains, right? So you have enough. Yes, RIP to the Prince of Darkness. No. Apparently no. RIP to the Prince of Darkness. For those that don't know, we lost Ozzy Osbourne yesterday. But the idea is that you park half of your train that can't get filled just yet over here, So right there is me 40 cars, right? That's 40 cars. And so that should give you enough space to do 20, 30, 40 more. I probably should have resetted my game before I, there we go. Well, 2 of them spawned. And again, you know what? I'll take it, I guess. But, so there's 20, 30, 40 more, and I'm willing to bet you could probably fit like, say if you were doing a like 110 car cold train, right? Because that's just 80 cars, right? No, wait. Did I say 20, 30, 40? No, that's 20, 40, 60. Plus 40 more, that's 100. So if you were doing like 20 more cars, you'd space it out, right? So like...
No.
Apparently no. So I just need to count up to 20, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9er, 10. Yeah, you just space it out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9er, 10. And then once you get some cuts loaded, you pull it out, grab the cut that you haven't loaded yet, and then just complete that. Keep doing that process till you get a full train ready to go. Fun times. That's not what I wanted to do. I should have reset my game. It is not liking me after I done my tree spamming. Are you done? Oh. Come on. I like how the grass moves. I want you to delete the train. Thank you. Get rid of it. Yeah, I know. I promptly cried a little bit to Mama, I'm coming home. But I really wanted to go for this look here too. See, this up here is your main line, and this coal mine is in this hole, and this is going to be a really fun spot for pictures and stuff, because you know, as trains are getting loaded down here, your main line's still running. So it's going to be really cool once it's all said and done. But now we need some like equipment of some sort. Like let's go to Sapper and construction equipment. What's a cooling tower? What would you need a cooling tower for? Applesauce company. I don't think we're making applesauce out in this country. A craftsman bungalow? All right. You look a little out of place here. You don't though. You could be like we can make this look like as if it's a old piece of equipment that's not used anymore, like an old drag line. I like that. I had SAP _ construction. There we go, construction equipment. That's what we could use. So we can have a front loader. So the mine is coming from under here, but we're also going to do something fun. Because should we do something like this where it also passes above the highway? And like it's coming from like a higher source? Should we just model that source into the side of the hill? But first, I think we need a 30 likes, you do more shenanigans on the Riverton. If the Riverton wasn't so broken, maybe. But see. I needed a conveyor like thing. Conveyor support, there we are. What up, Kenny? How you doing? Also, hey, if you haven't already noticed, if you haven't already checked it out, we just released something on the website that we totally didn't forget about, that we've actually had ready for quite some time. So, just go check that out. Link in the description down below if you want some wood chip hoppers. Oh, of course, you two freaking piece of junk. That one might. That might be tall enough. Hit subscribe, everyone. Exactly. If you haven't already done so, that is. Damn it! But I'm going to throw this storage silo here. Fruit releases. I could use it to film scenes from Under Siege 2. Yeah, there you go. But we're going to be focusing on building up this area here today. But I want it to also make sense. So we can't have any, Oh no, I just had a fabulous idea. The rest of the tipple is up here. Hold up. I need to remove these trees, please. Thank you. How about there? He has been. He's been so busy, in fact, that he himself is also going through some burnout right now. So showing some love, he'll get things done whenever he wants to. He's taking a break right now. And now we need a coal stacker. Boom, boom, boom. I think 3 up here will do just fine. I don't want it bleeding through, so I need to back it off a little bit right there. Cool. Alright, this is going to be really cool. So, we got that. If there's one thing your boy can do, it's coal mines. That kind of seems to be my specialty. That's not the one I wanted. That's too much. Go back to 60. You're fine there. You, 25. You, almost non-existent. There we go. JR coal conveyor. Someone's done made the joke that this is just the Riverton had a drought. I mean, you're not that wrong. I mean, it's still the same kind of concept, isn't it? But we in Utah, baby. Alright, that kind of looks cool. I'm not done yet. Because I want, no, it's too low. I want it right, a little lower. Right about there. There you go. The Riverton and Grande Western, there you go. But how has everyone been doing? You all staying relatively cool? What is my plans for the Riverton in the future? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the Riverton holds because she is becoming a very broke route. She might just very well be done. Still too early to call, but she might be close to it. Okay, and then we're gonna invisible track these guys. Boom.
No.
Because this is our wash plant. Wish I could technically make it the same color. I didn't run away, I just needed a break. Boom, boom. Hello, Emmett Bond. How you doing? Perfect. I love that. It comes out from there. And then we're also gonna take this back this way. No. Perfect. I like that. Now we're going to take this conveyor asset. Trying to go with the same cyan colors here. Here's what we're going to do. Put it like a little injunction here. Hello, Adrian. That way we can also keep it lower to the ground. Ah, crap. You need to be set to like 0, that way no one can see the coal pile. Cool. Then we can do this right here. Hello, fish! And then I can do this right here. Whoop, nope, that's too close. Put it right about there. Then we can set this up. Very nice. The idea is that miles and miles of conveyor belts is what's getting the coal down off this hill. Miles and miles of it. That way, you can feed this one plant. And they took an older style approach, that's why the temple looks as it does. But, I really like the fact I really love all that. That looks really nice. To me, anyway. I don't know about you guys, but to me, it looks really good. But taking a lot of inspiration from the coal temples over here. Say, for example, the CV, the Cumberland Valley subdivision of CSX, has many coal mines just like this one. Still uprooted in tradition using older coal loadouts, but with modern ways of transporting. And so it creates unique scenes, kind of like this. But we're not done with this conveyor belt. We're gonna make it disappear. Up Cripple Creek. Yes. That's not what I wanted. CP 7017, there you go. Put Baxter Tower there. Can I do a Baxter Tower here? No, it wouldn't be here, but you know, I may take you up on that.
No, no.
No, no.
No.
We have a last ship of all time down here right now. Oh, what you got? What in the world is that? 4,001 with another 6M. 2 YN2s, a UP Jeep. Dear Lord. Yeah, you're about right on that. That's a heck of a lash up. Now, I'm gonna hide it. Tower 24. That's very cool. Hide the conjunction point just a little bit. There. That still looks really freaking cool. Now I just need to get it off the hill. I'm sorry, but is anybody else getting Railroad Tycoon 3 vibes from whatever's playing right now? Yeah, I know. Transport Fever 3 is now coming. And it has a day and night cycle, which is, oh, goodness. Alright, this is actually starting to be really, really cool. I really like how this is coming out. I played both 1 and 2, and they are both really, really good, respectable games on their own. So I really cannot wait for number 3, because number 3 seems like it's just going to be adding more, and it's just going to be really cool. So yeah, highly anticipated for number 3. Wait, no, let's use, let's go this way. No, I gotta go from down here. Yeah. Use an older style crash barrier because, you know, this is all done by the company. I put like a office of some sort up here. Office slash break room, whatever. And then their main office would be down here. It wouldn't be a yard tower. Like, I just need a small, like, office building, garage type ordeal. It was all yellow. Ah, pretty. What's up, Chad? Yeah, I had a nice little break. Hello, planes and trains. How you doing? What do we do? No. Trying to find like an office type building, nothing major, like a small. I could just reuse the JR yard office, but then that looked like, oh no, then it's just copy pasting at that point. You can barely see that one up there. Dave Snow's freight houses. Wait, what is that? Yeah, not yet. Yeah, I'm already using the JR like yard office up here, but it's supposed to be just like it's an office slash break room for the guys that's working up on the hill. The main office for this mine would be down here, towards the tipple, and the truck garage or repair garage. So that's why I'm trying to like find something that would be a little different. But another railroads? Yeah, there you go. What happened to the thing I was just looking at? Freightliner, freight house. What are these guys? No. Not this guy. It just looks like it was, I don't know. Maybe, now an office that was, or used to be a freight house turned mine office? See, I need to really invest more time on looking at stuff on the download station. Alright, hold up. I got more on the way. Let's see. Hello. The Rock Island Freight House. Be good if it didn't have the Rock Island name on it. But then again, I could reskin it. Looking Trainz General. It's still going. That's great. People are going to spam it so much that he's not going to release it. That kind of works with the theme that we're going on, but this also does too. So I really like this one. I think I'm going to use this one. And we'll have the platform up by the road. It's the old trackage, but now it's been turned into mine office. So we'll gravel it up, put some cars back here. You know, people parked up for the office. I do love the use of old rail. Be nice if that was a Hello, Henry. Downloading assets from my Riverton. Very nice. For a locomotive like this, since hype for the nickel plate. I mean, yeah, it's CSX, baby. It deserves all the hype. Yeah, I know. I apologize. This needs to be a spline. Holy crap. I'm committed now, though. Look like you got hit in 6. I mean, yeah, true. Bro, hold up. No, I just need a regular old crash barrier like this guy. Yeah. I forget that it's backwards. Mind sending you a route link? Route link for what? The route you're building? Yeah, when it's released. And then I want to go back. Needs another gate here. Let's see. Yeah, this route isn't available. Not yet. I don't know, so I don't know how to, without messing it up. You ain't gonna mess it up. You just gotta, it's a search. Utilize the tools that were given and that were helped by Swirly when he made the book of assets, I guess, for the Riverton. Or you could utilize our Discord. There's plenty of people that help find assets. Most of which are on the download station. The others are all dependent on the site. It could be on Jointed Rail. Could be on our mods. Could be on Approach Medium. Could be on... Well, I can't speak no louder than this. Or chat, would you guys want me screaming? I could scream, you know. We can do a death metal scream. I'm not too quiet, am I, guys? And for an asset from a... Yeah, that's true. Get us, the blazes out of here! And I want to change this one's color. Say they haven't painted this one yet. But the idea is to keep, you know, workers from getting too close to the rails. But you kind of have to right here. No. Why? Why? Which I guess... Leave it. Leave it. And then... Great physics, exactly. It doesn't need to be a crossing. I mean, I guess it could. That's too much. And like... What in the 80s B movie? There you go. Beware of trains. I love this little sign. I don't know how old it is, but it's a great little sign. That way crews can get over here. Who's you gonna tell that's a cop? Oh, because you can see clearly see police in the side. Need some cars. Nah. That wouldn't be down here. That might. Nah. Ah, PT Cuckster. That works. The boomer in the Corvette? Yeah, there you go. Like, older type cars would work. You ain't gonna see a coal miner with a Corvette. Like trucks too, like a Ford F-150 or something. You'll see a bunch of them like that. The Ford SUV police. That is from that newer website. That what's it called? All right, Trainz, well then. Okay, catch you later. I don't know how you say their name. I'm butchering their name, and I apologize. Having 6 massive trees cut down and mulch. Swear when it stops, I'll still hear the sound of the mulcher running. There you go. Schrammett shop. Yeah, that's it. And this is where your safety coordinator is, and this is where your foreman's office is, and all that stuff. I had a video planned with this. It was going to be a very, very sad video of Beaver Creek shutting down on the Riverton. And basically, as the song progresses, the effects of abandonment would progress in the video. and you would see like the tipple being torn down, the tracks being torn up, grass taking over its place. Little Rock Yard getting removed. And the idea behind it was the true state of modern railroading in Kentucky. I figured that'd be kind of grim, wouldn't it? It's surreal! Hey Chris, doing good, how you doing? Still working on the coal loading area that I've been teasing on, but I have wanted to bring you guys to kind of help me finish it. I wanted you guys to be here for finishing it, because I just kept adding to it. It's going to be one of 5 different places that you'll be able to get the black gold from here on the Utah belt. Let's see. Let me spread it out a little bit better. It's just a wee bit. Sorry, I'm going in a wee bit of a tree spam here. What's up, Terry? Doing alright? Why is it the only one he can grab? There you go. Been doing good? Very nice. On the Powder River Basin? If anybody's a coal miner, you think it's me. Hello, Craig Bishop. How you doing? Who is calling me on Facebook? And my mother-in-law. Tell my wife to answer it. Let's see. see. No. There we go. I want this to mix in pretty well. Hello, Aiden. How you doing? Thought that was your phone for a second. Yeah, everybody got jump scared there for a second. One of those speed build things. Nope. I was already over halfway done with the build, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to... Ringtone not being my team's tone. Okay, they were wanting to know if I was wanting to go fishing with them. I'll go fishing with them. I told them I would, so we're going to go fishing. That means... What up, Spartacus? How you doing? We got some time still yet. Gonna remake the area pop a little bit here. Oh, I love this little song. Oh yeah, I'm doing great. Let's see. I'll get everything situated here. That's a little too close to my trackage. Does the Riverton have multiplayer? No. It surely does not. It uses too many assets off the... that are not on the DLS. And, I wasn't bothered to even try to find some to put on... for it to be put on the DLS, so... None of my routes are multiplayer compatible. Wish it did. I hate that for you. That's how I feel on that. I'm not putting the Riverton on the DLS. There. Nothing's floating. There's a couple really good ones on the DLS. Can't name any names off the top of my head right now. The Reefer Runner has been a member for 2 whole years. Ladies and gentlemen, give him some love to the Reaper Runner. To the guy who won't wear a seatbelt in his truck. Mix these guys up a little bit. And here we go. It didn't take long, did we? Reaper gifting 10 memberships to Panzer EB, Steve, Satan, Bert, Q Cannon, Liam, BNS62, Santa Fe Productions, and Redneck Dolan. Dear Lord. Ooh, that's too big. Do, 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 do.
No. No, 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 no.
I don't want to grab that stupid bush. I want the tree. The tree! Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, can we see a wall of love for the Reaper Runner? Hello, BNSF62. How you doing? You shut up at a good point in time, didn't you? Let's see. Bow, bow, bow. I am doing fantastic, thank you for asking. There you go. Welcome on in, Auburn Roll fan. Promise that's how I'm doing? Yeah, okay. Sure. I'll believe it. We're almost at 30 likes. Hey! Make sure you haven't liked if you make sure you give us a like if you haven't already done it. I hope and pray he doesn't do 20 more. Like, Lord. There we go. So what's this place look like at nighttime right now? Let's see. I got a single light on. Why are the lights blue? I feel like we need more lighting. Zaxby's? How big is this? How big is this one? That could have probably worked down here. Ah! Yes, please. Ah! Hit. I didn't know we had these. These are cool. I'm gonna take these big things out. I don't need them anymore. Now I got something that matches. Match the colors up really good. That's all we need to do. Cool, cool. ZIUT. You look him up on the DLS. I believe he's DLS. I could be wrong. But I'm looking for a I used it on, I hate to open up the Riverton right now just to find one object. Trying to find those little lights to attach to things. But I can't awfully remember what it was called. We've only been live for an hour. Damn, seems like it's been longer than that, to be honest with you. Like, you know, usually time flies, but no, time's been going pretty slow. I honestly thought we were live for longer than that. That's what our scene's looking like so far. And because of this mess that's happening here, we're gonna have to go... Wait, how many... Uh-oh. What have I done? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's gonna be it. I think I just crashed the game. No, there it goes. You know what? That's a grand idea. I think once I have control of the game again, I think I should save. Don't save session. Alright. What I want to do is grab my 1 mile. I guess it doesn't really matter. That's still gonna be over 2 miles. Alright, so there is 1 mile. This cut is exactly 1 mile long. I'll put him right there, just to see. That's 1 mile. Give me 2. Because if I keep the signals roughly 2.5 miles apart. Tennessee on my mind.
No.
What do you mean no? Don't sit there and then just make me anticipate something's about to spawn and then don't spawn it. And then freeze. I just want to see how big this spot is. Yes, I built this entire map so far. Along with the Riverton subdivision, the Folkestone Rail Fanning module, both of which you can get on my website, wowitstrains.com. And other routes in my past that I will not mention. Alright, fine. I'm not going to... Here. So, we just know this spot. To the end of the cut. A couple of weeks. I've been working on this route for a little over a year now. And right there's 2 miles, and right there's the signals. Cool. So this will kind of work out the way I want it to. I'm gonna wait for I delete that because I don't want to wait. Safe Tran? No, it don't have to be 1-to-1. You can model an HO. That's the beauty of Trainz. You can model an HO scale, whatever you like.
No.
Stop telling me no. Nor do you have the experience to build. It takes time. Believe me. I've been doing it now for almost 10 years. How come you don't connect the tracks to the signal? Because it puts the tracks too close together, for my liking. And I like to be complicated. Reaper's got a point. My Riverton sub took almost 8 years to even get the first version out. I love this freaking scene. Holy crap. Let's see. You just have a dozer. A week and 3 days from now. "10 years of WIT. It's crazy sometimes. That just means I have a week and 3 days to get the Utah belt done. No. Piss off. There we go. And I get my PC, gonna get back into Trainz. I left off with joiner rail, free works content. I use basic stuff, AFCC, SC78. There you go. There's all kinds of stuff out there, guys. Play around with. Now we're about to get more. But again, I don't want to overly push myself, so I'm going to call it here. Let's drive a train. Shall we? Let's first get rid of that thing. Oh, goodness. As soon as I'm allowed to have the game again. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna run 120. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna have three on the front end, three on the end. So for how much have I spent on content for Trainz? You don't want to know. Probably enough to buy a house. There you go. In this economy, yes, in this economy. We have been assigned to a train. I'm gonna be getting this long string of cars here. They're ready to go to the power plant. Incorrect leader for the foamers. Honestly, you're not wrong. It is very much a cheaper alternative than the actual model railroading. That's not switched against me, is it? No. Alright. So, pull these bad boys out. Incorrect leader for the foamers. Ah, they'll be alright. A stock NS-9 for $800. Jesus. Every switch is a spring switch when you want it to be. Our train is on this track. You're gonna pass some bad order cars sitting here at the end of the yard. I think it's stupid.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and keep the light back there.
If you want my honest opinion about it, I think it's stupid.
Go ahead and take you guys into the
Wasn't even scale Trainz model. I forgot what it was. Oh Lord. This is why I don't care for Union Pacific. That's why I always say their nickname is the Union Pathetic. They treat their crews like crap. All they want is money. CPKC's a class 1. Yes, they are very much overrated too. We were founded by Abraham Lincoln. Shut up, you're just Rio Grande in disguise. Well, BNSF done tried that ages ago.
Alright, copy that. We'll go ahead and take care of it on the main now.
If that deal does go through, it'd be the end of decent railroading in America. Because then BNSF and CSX will be forced into a merge. Or else they wouldn't be able to compete. And then it'd be going from the big four, where you could have variety wherever you go, to the big two and useless. No, Union Pacific would do the exact same thing that they've done for every one of their acquisitions. And Norfolk Southern would be no more. It would just be Union Pacific. The Burlington, Santa Fe, and Seaboard. The BSFS. Yes. The Burlington, Santa Fe, and Seaboard. Just revert back to chassis system. The BNSX. You know what? To hell with all the class ones. Bring the Utah belt to life. What's your name? Dave. CP tried to merge with everybody. It was all publicity. Yeah. All right, give me about 5 cars there, Dave. Chicago, Burlington, and Chelsea. A little bit more, get about 50 feet, and skadoosh, all right. All right, now we gotta get our helpers attached. CPKCCN. need to change the horn on that. I don't know, but I think it needs to be put on the opposite side, because it's a little too close to this track here. I didn't even realize that. Running 3x3, hopefully we got us enough power to make it up. Alright, 3-point contact mode. You got about 5 cars maybe? Around back. Three car to a couple. Got much further, 50 feet, and skadoosh. All right. Cool. We're going to be Utah Belt Train. C dash. I forget this city's name. Hello? There we go. Cool. $44.61, 44.53, Chicago Northwestern 88.17. 3 helpers in the back help us get across the pass. Next stop. West Greenville Power Station. Ready to rock and roll. Oh, wait, guys. Hold up. That way I can easily get the stuff. Edit the Surveyor Classic. I need to edit session. Edit. Train. Bro, I didn't know we were going to have epic music. Epic music to make up the hill with. button pushed. Ready to blast off here. Let's rock and roll. It's a great K5 though. Running 3x3. We're going to see if that will be enough to get these 120 hoppers over the hill. At least to the summit, anyway. Then once we do that, let me make sure we're going to go around Bighorn. Yeah, we're going to go around Bighorn. Hayside, how's Hayside Junction look? Clear, pretty clear. Cool. I'm gonna go around that third track. Alright, so we should be clear. All the way down to here anyway. To the end of the route. Let's take us a ride. Seven idea. I believe I know who that is. Oh. I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. I may have seen a couple of their videos. It's just not top of my head. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you think that we are going to make it, or do you think there is going to be some issue along the way? That is the question. Because this is a very challenging grade. I did not spare no expense on this one. The toughest part is going to be the horseshoe curve type. Of which, what's bad about it is that there is a work zone on this route, of which you have to slow down to 15 or I think 10 miles an hour. So we just had to fill out an EC1 form before we left for that area. So this is going to be very interesting indeed to see how well we make it up this hill. Western Mountain Route documentary style videos. I have to do some look on them then. Some plains routes too. I need to get back to work on Project 107, but I want to finish Utah Belt first. Now, I'm not going to force anything. I'm just going to play it as I get it, as I get an idea for something. The next release from me will be the Utah Belt. Then after Utah Belt, it's 107. Be more focused on it. And then after 107, Secret Project 455. Look at there. Look how we instantly go into almost a 2%. Hello, Brandon. Now, it took me a month off. And I decided I wanted to come back, but at the same time, I'm doing this my own way. So you may get you got this stream this week. I might not stream next week. I might take a break. I might play some Run 8, more Run 8. I'm going fishing tonight. Probably within the hour. Try to go catch some catfish. All right, we got it clear, leaving the yard. Just not gonna be a fishing stream. May not have service where I'm going. I think this is actually going to be the first official ride across the route so far. Is my whole train out of the yard? Yes, we are now out of the yard. We can now start speeding up. Thank you, guys. We're going to a lake. We're going to go up Car Creek. All right, time to give her some power. Because if you don't, we're already going to start off fab. Making the traction motors whine. Let's go. Rock. We're getting ready to hit the first part of the climb. Almost a 2% starting out. And it levels back out for a little bit as you're going around the No, that's the bridge and the tunnel. If I remember correctly. If we got a good setup, it'll be right here. Ha! I get it. Speed limit is 35. Right now we're doing 32, so it's good. We got us a nice little decent start. But we're already on the grade. Here we go. Dash 9 CSX with grain hopper? No. It's Utah belt. I ain't had the CSX. You might see a CSX run through power sometime. Listen to that power. They are giving it their all right now. Oh yeah, I really love this area. Oh, pause. Think those rocks are close enough? Stick your hand out and you're gone. Oh, CSX are real fun. Got a bridge tunnel combo. I really like this bridge too. It's been a minute. Now we're tunnel bound. It is. It's a custom horn. His head after sticking his head out the window. Yeah. All right. Now we can get up to speeds, but this isn't. That wasn't the part I was scared of.
Green light there at VP692 over.
What I'm scared of is that we're going to have to slow down to 10 miles an hour to get through a work zone. And then after we get through that work zone, it's immediate back onto a grade. Actually, I think going through the work zone is part of the grade too. Knee whoosh. Alright, we got our train up to speed. We're doing pretty decent right now. But then we're about to go right back into a slow 1% ascent. Passing the junction for Bighorn. I was about to say, I think this is super elevated. Top about 4461 clear. Bighorn. Single track. Northbound 4461 northbound. No train catch for an hour. Oh no! Welcome everybody to Blackhawk Mining's Bighorn Mine. Welcome back, Henry. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Probably. All depending when I want to. You guys are at 38 likes already. Jeez. All right, so we're passing Bighorn and making our way upgrade. Got an approach medium on the next. I don't know how they call signals on the Utah Belt. I would assume it'd be something like UP. This is that roadwork scene. Hey, this song ain't supposed to be playing yet. That's not yet. They're digging the hillside out because they're expanding the highway, or at least attempting to do so. Now we're on a small 50% grade. Up, it slows down to 15, and then the max speed afterward is 25. Oh no. We gotta slow her down to 15 here in a second. We done had that conversation. UB 4461, got an approach medium distance to Hayside. Single track, northbound direction 4461 north up. Why are you yelling at me? Where's your PTC monitor? Oh, it's right there. Still yet? Why are you yelling at me? It's approach. We are on a 1% grade and I gotta slow her down to 15. This is not good. Hey! Up! There's my, helpers back there. Up! There's a bush! I forgot to remove a bush! Okay. I should have made the speed 24, but no, that's not restricting. Oh goodness. Alright, chat, this is gonna be the moment. So, do you think that trying to slow down through this is gonna make us stall? The bush was never there. Need a weed sprayer. Yeah. I'm trying to slow her down. If I can get her, if I can keep it just right at 15, between 15 and 20, that's where I'll keep it. So I don't want to risk stalling it. I don't know if I would feel okay with replacing YN2 with orange BNSF. I don't know if I'd be okay with that ever. Oh, the grade's getting steeper too right here. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it at like 16. If she can stay at 16, I'm gonna turn my sand on too. I might be speeding by 2 miles an hour, but I'll be all right. I gotta keep the bell on. So here's the reason why we have to slow down. Somebody stringlined and stringlined hard. Time to go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like it's time to go. So, we'll do it as we did. Where did the song go? But hey, we made it up this far. I think we could have made it. I think we would have made it. This is where the grade becomes very interesting. Look at that, almost 2%. And you would have been slowed down by that work back there. Oh well, I promise to bring more Utah Belt streams into the likes of things. But this is what we've created so far today. And I really love how this scene turned out. What do you guys think? And Reaper's gifting 10 more subscriptions. Jesus Christ. You are a liar. Buckeye Nation, NS Rail Productions, Gary W. Particle, Justin, Golden Spike, Union Bread, Fused Almond, Heath Neeson, and SS Ralphan. But, ladies and gentlemen, as our train is coming around Hayside, I need to put more trees and stuff here. As our train is going around Hayside Junction, this is where I'm going to be leaving you today. The old abandoned Hayside mine. But it is what it is, eh? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna let the music take us out. And until we see each other next time, I'll see you on down the line. Bye-bye! Don't forget to go check out our new drop on our website, WIT or WildTrainz.com. Bye!